it. Goodbye.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Circa Vision. This is Keith, and this is my experience at Haven Games and Hobbies. This is a 1K tournament hosted by the store for Star Wars Unlimited. Twilight of the Republic, right at the beginning of the set. Just about 2 or 3 weeks into it, I believe. I believe it was about 3 weeks. I went in with a Count Dooku green deck that will be listed in the description of this video if you guys want to give it a shot. I don't think I would recommend it. I did not do very well at this tournament. The whole deck's basis was just trying to get gore out on turn number 3. I did that a couple times. Little did I realize it's very easily counterable. But boy oh boy was it fun. The tournament was run exquisitely. The judges were fantastic. The owners were fantastic. Everybody there was super nice. And I just wanted to make a little video kind of highlighting not just the tournament itself, but also the store and what came to be the places surrounding the store. It was a very interesting location. It was in a mall that felt just about abandoned, but was alive and well with gaming. Believe it or not, Haven Games and Hobbies was not the only store that was focused on board games. Well, not board games, but card games. The other store is a little place I like to call Second Floor Games. Now, this place was just down the hall, where Haven was very much geared towards Magic and the usual suspects when it comes to trading card games. This place was specifically geared towards the Japanese market and some more niche games. While we were there, they had both Digimon and Vanguard firing. Nice little store. Got to talk to the owner and her husband, who is probably going to make an appearance behind the counter at some point soon. One of my favorite things that they mentioned was they're gonna have a Tamagotchi meetup at some point. That's one of the things that they want to do, which I think is fantastic. So I just wanted to give them a little shout out. We did not know that they were there, but they were also excellent, very accommodating, very welcoming to us. And just want to say thank you to both Second Floor Games and Haven to help out with some content. Now, back to the tournament at hand. I went in having very little practice with this deck. Like I said, it was very early on in Twilight of the Republic. I did not get a chance to really test the deck before going. I went to one local at Battlegrounds in Norwalk with not even the same list. Had fun playing it. It was just like, yeah, I'm taking it to a 1K, sure. I got dunked on. The first matchup was against Anakin ECL, and I very consistently gave him very easy overwhelm targets throughout the whole game. I don't think I took a round off him. He 2-0'd me. It was an eye-opening experience, to say the least, on the issues of the exploit mechanic and just how easily broken down it can get if played around properly. And Anakin is the perfect counter to it. Specifically wanting to swing into little guys, well, I'll give you little guys. The second game was against Han 1 Yellow, so double yellow Han. The guy was new to the game. He was borrowing a friend's deck. very nice, lovely person. I sadly did not catch his name, or I did. It's been a little while, so I'm sorry, my friend, but I forgot your name in case you see this. But he was definitely grasping the deck very well. That's one of my favorite things about this game is, like, even if you're brand new to it, you could just start picking up and playing, and as long as you get the gist of things, you could jam it. You know, it's a good time. There was one round where he literally just kept DJing me over and over and over again on resource turn 6. So he was keeping me at 5 resources and just would not let me get Dooku out to save my life. Another fun match. I did end up taking this one. It was a hard-fought 2-1, though. After that lovely first couple of rounds, the owners of the store said, "Hey guys, show of hands, who wants to take a break for lunch?" And having driven about an hour and a half away from my home, not eating breakfast, I was like, yes please, I would love that. So I shot my hand up and they said, alright, we'll get you guys some pizza. So they just ordered a bunch of pizza. We took a break after round 2. Everybody just hung out, ate, chatted. The judges were there selling cards, so I took the opportunity to grab myself a little funny showcase. Gar Saxon. At the time, Jump to Lightspeed has not been revealed anything yet, you know? So the week after I got the card, I find out that pilots are going to be a thing, and I got very excited. I don't know how well Gar will work with pilots, but it is at least synergy. So we'll see if I could cook anything up with him. But I just wanted him. The Amelie Hutt, or Axel Hutt, is probably my favorite artist for the game so far, and I own Fennec Showcase, who is done by the same artist. So, you know, I just wanted it for the collection. Big Amelie Hutt fan. I don't even know if I'm saying your name right, so I'll just say Axel. There we go. Now the final 2 games are basically the same old song and dance. At this stage, though, I would like to point out that there have been 2 Monster Energy drinks next to me throughout these videos. They're not mine. Well, one of them was. The other one is Matthew's. I'm not a freak, alright? I'm not a little monster sipping fella. I don't throw them back. I can put down the cup. Anyway, the last 2 matches... Oh, wait. Whoa. I forgot. It wasn't 4 rounds. It was... I don't remember this match at all. Is this Cad Tarkentown? I truly don't recall this whatsoever. So it looks like this round is against Cad Tarkentown. Another genuinely awful matchup for this deck, because every little guy that I put out is a perfect target to get pinged down. And if I decide to let those guys survive, usually the cards in the deck can just get pinged from Tarkentown after the CAD ping. So that's not fun. Exploit is a wonderful, wonderful mechanic when you're able to do the thing, because when you're doing stuff and you're just doing action after action after action and you're swarming the board with as many little guys as you can, to then bring up the big guys feels great until it gets absolutely derailed. That being said, I have since refined the deck, and by refine the deck I mean Dooku is no longer the leader. I've been playing Wat Tambor, double green Wat Tambor. Maybe I will leave a deck list in the description for that as well. Wat Tambor mentioned. Glup Shido. It's not the Glub Shadow deck. That was beginning of the beginning of the set. There was a deck on SuDB that was just called Glub Shadow. That was actually very popular. But it takes a lot of inspiration from Woo, the YouTube channel. Just swarm the board, make a bunch of little guys, hit big. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about Haven Games and Hobbies. After going on a bit of a losing streak, well, I guess it wasn't really a losing streak. I was 2-1 at the time, but this was my reaction after getting absolutely washed by the Cad Tarkentown deck. Anywho, on to the next round. Double command Rex on Droid Manufactory. Now, spoiler alert, surprisingly, both of my last rounds were against this deck. Different players, same deck, same 24 health base. It all felt hopeless. We were both doing the same strategy. My Dooku deck is a little bit more focused on swarming and then getting something like Gore out without many other options. It really kind of hinges on the swarm aspect. And Rex does the same thing, just with 2/2s instead of 1/1s. So you can kind of tell what happened here. I ended up going 1-4 for the day, which was not the best record, but that's okay. Right after the last round finished up, I was very tired. I just decided to head out. I didn't want to stay for the rest of the tournament. So we just kind of left. But I do have the results on the Discord. It doesn't look like it's sorted in any way, but it looks like top 8 was Sabine ECL, Tarkin Blue, which I watched over the shoulder of the player for one of the games. Looked very cool. One of the very cool things that I saw the Tarkin Blue player do was Vader ambush into getting a TIE Phantom. And it made me realize that Vader can just play out of aspect stuff because the listed number is 3, which is very cool. So we had Sabine ECL, Grand Tarkin Blue, Sabine ECL yet again. This one, the person who posted it says Bosk Blue and then in parentheses I believe, so I don't know. They might just be lying. Another Bosk Blue, Cad Blue, and that looks like it's all the information that I have. But yeah, special shout out to everybody that was there that was running the tournament. Brian and Amy are the store owners. Shout out to them. Very accommodating people. The second that we walked into the store, both of them were at like the cash register, and I had mentioned that we had spoken about filming, and Brian immediately just started talking to us, hanging out. They were just wonderful people. And then the head judge was AJ. He is the one that you will probably catch a couple times in the video with the actual branded Star Wars Unlimited judge shirt. He ran the tournament like clockwork. Apparently he goes all throughout New England. He's one of the head judges that is just at most events. And he was great. Also, floor judge was Jesse. Jesse and I got to talk a little bit about the game between matches, and he was just wonderful to talk to. He showed me his Senator Palpatine blue deck, and we just talked about funny little combos that are in the game. Everybody was just super nice. It was just such a good experience all around. I just kind of wanted to, not only show you guys the Star Wars tournament, but mainly just give a showcase to these stores that, without these places, our funny little hobbies wouldn't really be funny little hobbies. Not to the extent that they are, at least. So just want to give a big thank you to Haven Games and Hobbies. They're also saying that they're planning on doing one of these 1K tournaments about a month after each set releases. So be on the lookout for that. In the upcoming Jump to Light Speed meta, they will almost assuredly have a 1K ready to go, locked and loaded in a chamber for when that set comes out. They do want to become a store for planetary qualifiers. They do have the space. They just need to get there in terms of attendance. So, head on out, show them that, show FFG that the store is popular, that people do want to go there to participate and play in these events, and hopefully we can get another planetary qualifier in our area. Well, thank you all so much for joining me and Matthew in this funky abandoned mall that, abandoned is used lightly. It is definitely still functioning, it speaks for itself, man. It is very strange, but such a cool experience. If you like any form of trading card game, you could go to this mall and find something for you. I could almost assure that, especially with second floor, just right down the hallway. If you're into just the most random stuff, you'll find something there.
Angry. It's not very serious.
Big traffic mode on the other side, though.
Yeah, I'm saying. Go fuck yourself.